The sudden unemployment of Palestinians working in Israel has left hundreds of thousands destitute. As we work towards a lasting peace, Israel should consider reopening its labor market to Palestinian workers.
Had a quick international story I wanted to share with you. Unions representing over 100 million workers internationally are alleging that Israel is violating a global treaty with its treatment of Palestinian workers since October the 7th and could potentially have stolen billions of dollars from them in unpaid wages. So prior to October the 7th, some 200,000 Palestinians from Gaza or the West Bank worked formally or informally in Israel, earning between the equivalent of $565 and $700 U.S. These workers were crucial economic pillars for their families, a role which was suddenly stripped from them after October 7th, an event that they had nothing to do with, let's remember. In commentary around the complaint, the unions also mentioned the destitution that this unemployment has caused. Stephen Cotton, the General Secretary of the International Transport Workers Federation, ITF, had this to say: Israel's illegal occupation of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip has splintered the Palestinian economy for decades, causing an over-reliance on the Israeli labor market. The sudden unemployment of Palestinians working in Israel has left hundreds of thousands destitute. As we work towards a lasting peace, Israel should consider reopening its labor market to Palestinian workers, said ITF General Secretary Stephen Cotton. Other international labor leaders in the press release echoed these sentiments. The complaint itself, however, is on much more narrow, though still quite large, issue of the much more narrow but still large issue of unpaid wages for work performed prior to October 7th of last year. After the unilateral, non-negotiated termination of these work contracts, communication between the Palestinian workers and their former Israeli employers has all but ceased, leaving the Palestinian workers with no way to secure the wages owed to them for work, remember, that they already performed. It is to remedy that situation that 10 global trade unions representing some 207 million workers in 160 countries filed a complaint with the International Labor Organization, ILO. That is a United Nations agency tasked with promoting decent work and working conditions among member countries, of which Israel is one. Of course, the theft of billions of dollars may seem like a small thing when compared to the killing of at least 40,000 people in Palestine and the attempt to escalate the assault on Gaza into a broader regional conflict, which I'm sure is totally coincidental to the timing of the U.S. presidential election, in which these escalations will hurt Kamala Harris and help Trump, the preferred candidate of Netanyahu and company, even though this is actually almost certainly not a coincidence. For anybody that has a brain, it was completely foreseeable, and the Biden-Harris administration have no one to blame but themselves for not putting an end to this sooner. But so hopefully this issue of the stolen wages of Palestinian workers will be resolved and be resolved quickly.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project. And you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.